Okay, let me just fix our picture here. There we go. Okay, so I have a solo mode of Architects of the West Kingdom set up. I think I have everything in the proper place, but if I do anything wrong throughout the stream, please let me know, because I am definitely no expert at this. I watched a couple of videos, so I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm not going to play amazing. Okay, so I dealt myself my 5 cards. Let me keep my solo play rules handy here. And I need to keep 3 and get rid of 2. Well, I can see 2 already don't need people, so I want to hold on to those. The most wood and the most gold. Well, either way, that's going to be me at the end. But this one doesn't require marble, so I'm going to hold on to that one. We'll discard these 2. Okay, so I held on to a fountain, a betting house, just because they don't require any kind of workers, and then the wood market. And I'm pretty sure it said that I go first. And the person whom I watched said that I should be going for the cathedral stuff because Constantine here will be taking it, and I want those rewards. I don't want him to take those from me. But I also am kind of hesitant about doing the guild hall too much because I know that progresses the game. Let's see, I'm going to need gold, which means I'm going to need 2 workers up here. So I'll get 2 bricks. And then Constantine's turn. He is going to the workshop, where he's going to put 2 gold in. I guess I should lay these down so it's easier for you to see. I'm going to put 2 gold into the tax stand. He's going to remove a conspirator card here. I'll put it face down so we don't get confused. Slide those down. If possible, add a future scheme per worker to the scheme's discard pile. So I guess he has 1 worker there now, so I put 1 future schemes in guild hall. Okay, next I want that gold, so I'm going to go to the mines again. Since there's 2 workers, I'll be grabbing a gold. And then Constantine, he is going to the guard house. And as far as I know, take as many actions one per worker in the following order. I don't think he's able to do any of these. What is this 3 cold X card virtue? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Let me see if I can find. Now, as far as I saw, I don't think they had an icons gallery in here. But every time I read the guardhouse, it doesn't look like there's anything he can do. Let me see. Pay. Now, these guardhouse things aren't the same as what he's doing, so I don't understand that last one. But if he's supposed to do something at this point at the guardhouse, like I said, feel free to chime in, but for each virtue gain above 14, they may destroy 1 unpaid debt they hold. Is that what that is? Destroy an unpaid debt and get a virtue? 3 coins to the tax stand. Destroy an unpaid debt. So am I just ignoring the debt part? I wish they'd specify his cards. I'm not familiar with these symbols. It looks like pay 3 coins to the tax stand to remove a debt and get a virtue. I didn't even know he could get debts. So I guess that's the only one that can really apply here. He just won't remove a debt. Right? That's what I'm assuming. Pay 3 coins to the tax stand, remove a debt which he doesn't have, gain a virtue. That's what we're doing. If I'm doing that wrong, just let me know. But that's the only thing it looks like he can do at the guardhouse at this point. So then it goes back to me. I got my gold. So I want to go to the guild hall so I can bump this up. Pay a gold. And get this card, which is going to give me a virtue and 2 stone. Constantine's turn. He is going to the town center. He is going to capture all my workers from the location with the most. So he's taking my workers, oops, let's lay him down here, from the mine. Back to me. The next one needs 4 stone or twigs. Well, I don't need twigs for the stuff I'll be building. Should I be keeping an eye on these people I can buy, though? Because she'll be giving me extra twigs if I go to the forest. What in the world is this? Gatekeeper. I don't know what that means. Black market reset. Something about the guardhouse. 2 actions at the guardhouse, maybe? Looks like she instantly lowers your virtue, though. I might go for the woodcutter. Actually, I don't have enough coins right now for a person. I shouldn't do that. Although that tax stand has a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll go to the tax stand, lose 2 virtue, and get this whole pile of gold. Silver, my bad. I'm used to games having gold for their currency. Constantine. He is going to the town center again. Oops, my sleeves here are dragging, taking everything with him. The only people he's going to take is tax stand person, but I don't need to be there anymore. And I am going, now I will go here to pay 4 coins, 2 to the tax stand, 2 to the supply, to get the woodcutter, so that when I go to the forest I can get more wood. And Constantine is going to the king's storehouse. He is going to get a virtue per worker, which he has 1 worker there, so he's going to get 1 virtue. Okay, now I will go to the forest and get a wood plus a wood because of my woodcutter. Constantine is going to the guardhouse. Take as many actions as possible, 1 per worker in the following order. Going to take his captured people, put them in the guardhouse, and he's going to get a marble for it, which is his victory points. Back to me. I think I am going to the forest again, which will now give me 3 wood. Constantine here is going to the king's storehouse again. Gets a victory point per worker there, so he gets 2 this time. I will be going to the guild hall to increase myself here. I'll pay my 4 wood to get my card. And I get a virtue and 2 stone again. Constantine is going to the town center. Going to, I think I was supposed to do that last time too, right? King's storehouse, yeah, I'm supposed to be given a coin every time, and I don't think I was. I know at least last time I didn't. I don't know if I did the first time or not. Captures all of my workers. I'll have to take them from the forest because that has the most. And back to me. I need a marble. Let me see. 3 stones can trigger, but I need my stones too. So maybe I should go to the forest and get more wood to trade then. So I'll get 2 wood because of my wood cutter. Constantine is going to the king's storehouse. And he'll get 3 virtue there, since he has 3 workers there now. And I suppose I'll be going to the town center and paying a silver to taxes to capture his workers here. I don't think he was supposed to be capturing additional of my people, was he? I don't think so. I think he just captures 1. Okay, so back to Constantine. He is going to the black market. So if they want him here, where he loses a virtue, but he gets 2 marble. So that's 2 more points for him. I will go to the storehouse where I will trade 2 wood and a stone for a marble. Constantine is going to the storehouse. Virtue per, so he gets 1. I am going to the guild hall where I can pay my marble for a card, which gets me 2 virtue. That is not what I planned on using the marble for. That was a last minute decision. Constantine is going to the town center again. Captures all my workers, so they are tied at this point. I have nobody in the mines. King's storehouse, he's taken this person, which I think it takes everybody. Captures all your workers from the location with the most. I'm not sure if he takes his own back or not. I'm gonna leave it. Because I know if you capture your own, you take them back, but I don't know if you're supposed to capture everybody at the location. Like I said, if I'm playing wrong, just tell me. Okay, so he just went. Now I'm back to needing marble again, but I also need a ton of wood and stone if I want more cards, which I don't know how much his cards are actually helping me at this point. I'm going to the forest where I will get 3 wood because of my woodcutter. Constantine is going to the workshop. 2 gold to the tax stand. He's taking the merchant away here. And he's adding a future scheme card, his guardhouse card. Let me see. I am going to the storehouse to once again trade 3 wood for a marble. Constantine is going to the guild hall. Moves their marker 1 space up on the cathedral and discards the top reward card. So I lost out on virtue and he gets a marble. I am going to the guild hall where I am going to spend 3 stone and a marble to build a fountain. Looks like I immediately get a virtue, and then there will be endgame scoring. Constantine is going to the black market again, which means I probably have to get my people out of there quick so I don't lose stuff. Okay, places. So loses a virtue. Adds 1 future scheme card to the scheme discard pile. Another guild hall card. I am going to want to go to the guardhouse and free my people. I don't have to do anything for that, right? Or do I have to pay to free my people? I have to look that up quick. The guardhouse. Release all of your own workers from prison, placing them back on their player board. Okay, so I guess I don't have to pay to do that. All those symbols up there for that guardhouse one are just confusing to me. I don't see how any of those... Is that supposed to be a guardhouse? Free the people from the guardhouse? Is that what that's supposed to be? Because this one looks like a freeing symbol. Because normally there's a closed red circle when you're capturing them, so naturally the open one should be freeing them. But I don't know what all this is. Unless it doesn't apply to solo mode. That could be it too. Okay, Constantine here. He is going to the guild hall again, which means he's going up in the track. Discards the top card, so I lost out on 3 silver and a virtue, and he gets his marble. So that's an extra 5 points he has on me. But I'm not too worried about going there now because there's no more cards. It just gets virtue at this point, which I guess you get more points for at the end, but well, I have stuff that requires brick. I do have 2 bricks. Could use a gold though. Let me go up here and get 2 bricks. Constantine is going to the tax stand. Returns any coins from the tax stand to supply. And receives the following. Loses 2 virtue, so he's down to where I'm at. And he gets a marble. He's going to win on these marbles alone. What the heck is that fountain's meaning? Looks like if I have a debt card, I lose points. It's an odd one. Okay. Oh, I was going for brick. So we're gonna, or gold. So I'm gonna get a gold for having 2 people there. Constantine is going to the town center. So many people there. Gold, silver to the tax stand. And I have the most in the mines, so he's going to take me out of the mines. I need wood. So go here where I'll get 4 wood. Because of my wood cutter here. Constantine is going to the tax stand again. We will empty that, lose 2 virtue, and get another marble. I believe I am going to the guild hall where I can spend 2 bricks, 4 twigs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a gold to build the wood market, which will be more endgame scoring. And I believe I triggered the black market reset, so I think it sends those 2 there. And I believe that was it. Just says black, I mean, that's why we call it black market reset, right? You just send the black market people. Regardless of how it's triggered, all workers currently in the black market go to prison. The top card of this gets flipped. Player with any black market based, nobody has those cards. All players with 3 or more workers in prison lose a virtue. He only has 2 in prison. The player plays with the most workers each take a debt card and place it on the unpaid side, face up in front of them. So I believe he does get debt cards since his one card seemed to refer to it. I believe that's right. Let me check solo play real quick here. Yeah, like I said, the solo play doesn't really say anything different besides setup. On their turn, reveal the top cards from the schemes. Each scheme instructs you to place 1 worker. Some locations have differing. Does not collect silver, clay, wood, stone, gold, apprentices, or buildings. Does not require any goods or building cards when constructing. Can always advance work on the cathedral or visit the black marketplace regardless of virtue. Collects marble but for scoring. Can capture and sell workers. 1 marble for all workers. So is he supposed to get marble when he took my people there? But does not capture its... Okay, does not capture his own workers, so that I did right. Can receive and destroy debts. Okay, so he is supposed to be doing that. So I believe I goofed a couple times here, but like I said, I am no expert at this game. So I just built and did the reset, so it's his turn. He is going to the guardhouse. That is his last player that he has. And these are the symbols. I have no idea what they mean. He has 3 people there. So I believe this means that he gets his people back as his first action. The second action, he puts my people in there and gets a marble. I can't remember if I gave him 1 last time or not, but I will give him 1 this time. Apparently I threw it in with my stones. And his third action, 2 to the tax stand to looks like what it says to free the people, but I have no idea what the symbol means. It'd be nice if they just had a player guide for symbols. Like, I understand people who have played this for a while know what the heck it means, but when you're trying to get into it and you're playing by yourself, It does not help at all. Send all captured workers from the player board to the prison. That's the first option up there. The second one is you're releasing your workers. So I did that right. The third option, which has that weird releasey symbol, pay 5 silver or take a debt and lose a virtue to release our own workers from other players' boards. So is that what he's paying 2 to the tax stand to release his workers from my, to release our own workers from the player boards, place them in their, so he's getting his workers back by releasing them from my board. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I understand what it means now. Okay, so back to me. The picture makes sense now. The only thing I have left in my hand is the betting house. I have a brick. I don't have any stone or any gold. Gold is the one where I need 2 people at the mine. I could also get some people back though, so I think I'm going to go. No, maybe I should take his people first before I go up there so that way I can put them in there, right? Go to the town center where I can pay a gold to the tax stand to capture people here. And I believe I capture everybody and take my own worker back, or does my worker stay? I'm going to say my worker stays there. I'm not even sure. Let me see if the rules will help me clarify this. Town center. I understand I may capture 2 locations in a single turn, but only from one location with 4 or more. Each capture requires 1 worker and 1 silver. Okay, so I have 1 worker there, but am I capturing my own? Players may capture, including capturing the worker they just placed. So I can capture my own then. But if I capture my own, am I still getting my second action there? I wouldn't think so. Because there's no other there to take an action. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And then we're going to go back to Constantine, who needs a reset. I believe I just shuffle this and keep going. Oops. Shuffling aggressively here. Oh my goodness. Now I'm really messing it up. Let's pull those on the bottom. Okay, so then back to him. He is going to the town center. He's paying a gold to the tax stand to take my people from the forest. And now I will go to the guardhouse to free my people. Constantine is going to the guild hall and doing nothing, just taking up space. And what did I say I needed? Is the betting house saying you get a debt card? Why would I want to get a debt card at the end? This card does not seem very good. I don't even know if I want to play that one at all. So maybe I should go to the workshop. I think I might get the trader just because 2 gold to the tax and 2 gold to the supply. And I'll get the trader because he can trade wood for marble, which will get me points at the end game. And I have my woodcutter, so she's getting me extra wood. So maybe that's how I'll get points. Constantine is going to the tax stand, getting rid of all that money. I keep throwing these anywhere. Loses 2 virtue, but he gets a marble. He is sitting on a lot of marble right now. Whereas this card means nothing to me, so I'm just going to leave it face down over there. I am going... What does she do? If I give a coin, I get 3 bricks at the storehouse? Normally, I don't get bricks there at all. That's kind of weird. I think I'm going to go to the workshop again because it says I get a card and then another card per every 2 people there. Right? That's building cards. Yes. Building cards. Another card for every 2 workers. So I drew the steeple and the hideout. The hideout looks like it's going to make me lose virtue. So I'm not fond of that one. The steeple. The most, what is that? Buildings? The highest in the cathedral, the most points in the cathedral gets 2 points at the end. I think I like this building, the steeple. Okay, so that one I think we're going to aim for. He is going to the town center. He's going to pay a gold to the tax stand. And take my workers again. He's taking my workshop workers. I need to be raising my cathedral then, but I am on top right now. To build this, I need 2 wood and 2 gold. So we'll go here and get our 2 wood because of the woodcutter. Constantine is going to the black market, where he will be losing a virtue, but getting 2 marble. Oh my goodness. He is just sitting on so much marble right now. I need gold, so I need to go here, and I guess just getting 2 bricks for the heck of it, because I just want to get 2 people up there. I wish I could trade bricks for gold, because bricks I don't need at all. Constantine is just putting a person in the guild hall for the sake of it, which I'm supposed to take all of his people back, because he is out of people. If they have no workers at the start of their turn, return all workers except guild hall, black market, including captured and imprisoned. So he gets these people back. Those, these, whoops, oh, I dropped one, and these. Okay, so he was supposed to do that at the start of this turn. Now he is just putting one in the guild hall for the sake of it. Okay, I am trying to get gold here. So there's a gold for having 2 workers there. Back to Constantine here, who is going to the guild hall again and causing a black market reset. Well, first we'll do his stuff. Moves our player 1 space up in the cathedral, discards card, and gets a marble. And he's doing a black market reset, so he puts himself in jail. Oh, and flips this card, which I don't even typically go for those anyway. Which at this point I probably just should have. But I could also use the points for virtue as well. So let's go up here again. Gold for every 2, which 3, so I get 1 gold. Constantine is going to the town center. He is paying a gold to the tax stand and capturing my workers from the mines. He is saving a lot of my workers right now. And a lot of marble. He has a ton of marble over here. And I am finally going to the guild hall so I can build this steeple. I was about to say cathedral. So I can build this steeple. Oh, there was just thunder going real loud. 2 wood, 2 gold to build the steeple. I immediately get a virtue. And then there's endgame scoring stuff. We have Constantine, who is going to the guardhouse. First thing he does is get his people back. And he only has 1 worker there. So that's all he could do. Now, my steeple thing here, I have to have the most in the cathedral. So I think I have to go to the guild hall and end this game just so I can put myself on top, because I need as many points as possible and I can't risk him bumping me here. So we're going to the guild hall, moving up. I don't have the ingredients. Right. I need ingredients to do that. Okay, so I need to go to, I need 8. Oh my goodness, this is going to take a lot. So I'm going to get 2, 3 wood there. On to Constantine, who's going to the king's storehouse, where he is getting a virtue per worker there, so he gets 1. I messed up. What happens when you run out of workers? Pretty sure they said not to do that. Okay, let me see here. That's probably end of game. Once the last worker is placed in the guild hall, the current player, then each player has a final turn. Is there any, like, what if? What if I screwed up and placed my last worker where I shouldn't have? Does it just keep going until he beats me at that point? If a player starts their turn with no workers on their player board, their entire turn is spent returning any 1 worker from the main board to their player board. They do not get to place this worker until their next turn. The chosen worker cannot be taken from the guild hall, black market, prison, or an opposing player's board. So I get to take 1 worker from anywhere, which I think I'm taking a worker from the storehouse because I really don't need him there. And that's my wasted turn. He is going to the guardhouse. He has 2 people there. Doesn't have to freeze workers. He can put all of my workers in there and get a marble. That's 1 action. His second, he doesn't have to take any from me. Right here, he is going to pay 3 silver to the tax stand. I think it says to get rid of this debt. I think he wasn't supposed to get a virtue for that earlier in the game. There's a get a virtue. I'm not even, oh, it says you instantly get a virtue for paying it off. That's why. So I'm just going to keep him there because I gave him a virtue earlier in the game for that. And I don't think I was supposed to do that. So then it goes back to me, where I need to get my little butt over to the guardhouse so I can take all of these guys back. And even though I have 3 workers there, that's the only action I can really take. Constantine is going to the guardhouse again. But this time he doesn't have anything to do there. So then it goes back to me. Pretty sure I wasn't a fan of those cards. Where I am collecting resources so I can get the last guild hall. So let's go here where I can get 4 sticks because of my woodcutter. Back to Constantine, who's going to the king's storehouse, where he will get 2 virtue for having 2 workers there. And then I am going to the guild hall, where I will pay 8 sticks to move up. 3, 6, 7, 8. And then everybody gets 1 more turn. So Constantine is going to the storehouse yet again, trying to get those last minute virtue points. So he's going to jump 3. He's going to jump right to where I'm at. And my last, well, let's see. Marble counts for endgame points. I have bricks that I have nothing to do with. That one says it'll raise my virtue though. Let me put a person here. It says 2 bricks will get me a virtue. I don't know if I can spend more than 2 since I have them, or if it's supposed to be for every 2. I'm guessing 1 action would be just doing it the 1 time. King's storehouse. Virtue trade any 2 pictured for 1 virtue, or any 3. Players may take the same action multiple times if they choose. But that counts as another action though, it looks like, so I am not able to do that. Okay, so that was my last turn. So now it is on to scoring. Let me make sure I do this right. End of game scoring. Add your score as normal. Your opponent's score consists of the following. Okay, well I don't know how to add my score normally because this is my first time playing, so let's open both books here just to do scoring. End game scoring. Should add up their score and following. Gain victory points for all constructed buildings. So let's whip out our nifty calculator here. So we have 7 plus 8 for our buildings. Gain victory points for level of work done advancing on the cathedral. So I got 12 points there. Gain or lose victory points for final position on the virtue track. I gain 3 points. I don't have any unpaid debts. I don't have any gold or marble. Gain a victory point for each set of 10 silver. I don't have that. Lose a victory point for every 2 workers in prison. I don't have any workers in prison. Okay, and then I need need to count these endgame scorings. They didn't have that listed as one of the options, but they ought to make it a little more clear. So my endgame scorings, the most wood. Oh, I didn't have any wood. Whoops. Debts, lose that, which I didn't have any. The most in the cathedral gets 2 points. I got 2 points there. So I ended with a measly 32 points. And let's see. Constantine here. Add up your score. Your opponent's score consists of the following. So his guild hall points, which was 7. His virtue, which was 2. His marble, which was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Workers in the guild hall, he gets 1 each, so he gets 5. Unpaid debts, which he paid his off. And the prisoners, he loses a point for every pair, which he didn't have any. So I actually beat Constantine. I don't remember exactly what I said my score was, but it was in the 30s. And he only had 20 points.